The city of Agra is one of the most hectic in India and has wonderful and historical sites for the visitor, such as the majestic Taj Mahal. The road from Delhi to Agra. It's a scorching afternoon and there is a rather more ugly tourist attraction in evidence.
As you get closer, and you can see the rope going through the nose, you can see the way the bear flinches every time the owner of that bear is actually trying to make it dance.
The bears are poached from the wild as cubs. After shooting their mothers, the cubs are stuffed into sacks and transported, sometimes for days. A red-hot poker is forced through the bear's nostril and out the top of the bear's snout. A rope is threaded through from which the so-called owner can exert pressure to control his slave and force him to dance. Their teeth and claws are also brutally removed using pliers.
Second hand beer, second hand. Come second hand beer. Second hand. Second hand.
And watching it do these really quite banal tricks of smoking cigarettes or jumping up and down, it's really quite embarrassing to be in front of something like this. So we've been wanting to try and do something positive to stop this.
Second hand, second hand.
Don't worry, mate, we'll get you out of here, don't you worry.
No problem, no problem. Heavy beer, heavy.
He's not happy?
Heavy beer.
How is happy? Huh?
Raju. Name Raju.
Raju. Where's his teeth then? No teeth.
Sangeet guitar beer.
Where's his teeth gone? Where's his teeth?
Disco dancing beer, disco hurry. Disco dance beer, disco. Dancing beer, disco dance beer, disco hurry.
Look at him beating that bear. Look at him, look at him.
In a forest on the outskirts of Agra, International Animal Rescue is helping to provide a safe haven for these tortured creatures. After years of effort, this beautiful bear rescue sanctuary is now open. Run in conjunction with the Indian charity Wildlife SOS and with the cooperation of the Uttar Pradesh Forestry Department, it is now home to approximately 51 rescued sloth bears.
Once we see that the bear is reassured that its rope is not going to be pulled and is not going to be beaten or made to dance, and it starts calming down, we try and get the rope out of its nose. It's also sometimes worrying.
It's all entangled with hair. The rope is only so many hairs. I have to keep the blade up so it doesn't hurt the animal. It will come out very gently. There you go.
The rope comes out, sort of startled and it's confused, and then the bear calms down and it realizes it doesn't have any strange appendages going through its nose.
One more free bear.
He's actually completely blind.
He's blind in probably both eyes. He expects pain. Yeah. He expects fear. He's just constantly scared of that pain in his nose. Now he has no more of that to put up with.
To come here and see the bears in this bear rescue facility, which we have been able to set up along with Wildlife SOS and with the cooperation of the government, one of the most joyous, wonderful things that I have seen in my life. To see these bears go from literally being beaten and tortured to coming here and see them playing and being happy and doing all the things they should do in the wild.
The bears are initially kept in large quarantine pens, where a dedicated team of vets first examine and treat the bears for any ailments and remove the ropes and harnesses and treat any wounds. They are then transferred into acclimatization areas. This allows them to get used to their new surroundings and enables further observation and additional treatments to be carried out.
Almost all the bears that we've come in have come in with health problems of one kind or the other. Sometimes it's exhaustion and anorexia. We were expecting tuberculosis, which is a sort of a long-term problem. Also, they come in with injuries because they've been walked for a long time on the street, so they've been beaten. by their owners. We've also been confronted in the last few months by many unexpected problems. In spite of our examining the bear and quarantining them, we still have had deaths which are inexplicable.
Sorry we're so early.
Manika Gandhi is an esteemed patron of international animal rescue and is a tireless campaigner for animal welfare.
In 1972, the dancing bears were outlawed by Parliament under the Wildlife Protection Act. Now, while a lot happened under this act, the bears weren't touched. And the reason why they weren't touched is because the zoos wouldn't take them. And there were no shelters, there was nowhere to keep them, and a bear is a huge animal. And also because most of the people who so-called owned the bears, the poachers, were Muslim. So they managed to turn this into a Hindu-Muslim thing early on.
In order to persuade the calendar owners to voluntarily surrender their bears, financial and logistical support is given to help the bear owner set up in a new business, to ensure they can earn a living and not be encouraged to poach another bear. The poor food given to the bears by the calendars contributes to their bad health and poor digestive systems. So the sanctuary provides a nutritious diet, 3 meals a day, a variety of fresh fruits, nuts, grains, milk and bread made from 5 different types of flour, ensuring a balance of proteins, fats and carbohydrates, plus their favourite food, honey, which aids digestion.
If you just remove humans from any association with the bears at all, we think that might be quite cruel. And we found that if you go into one of these pens, they'll actually come up to you. They're very inquisitive and they hug you and they want to give you a good gumming. Obviously their teeth have gone, but they grab your arm and suck your arm, and it's really quite moving to see them do this.
Stop, stop. Stop.
No. This was the last hole. As I was telling you, you can still see it. It's healed, but it's left a little thing there. He's pretty much completely blind. You can just see him, he's playing like a baby.
We don't want this ever to become a zoo, but we're very keen for it to be a happy place for bears.
An exciting phase is underway as IAR has signed a long-term agreement to help provide running costs and expansion funds for the bear sanctuary. The bears will be released into the extensive surrounding forest within the secure sanctuary walls to try and allow them to return to their original natural life. Environmental enrichment will be provided so that they have to hunt for food to prevent boredom. In freshwater pools they can bathe, and in dens they can cool off.
It's great. And a nice little place for the wind to come through as well.
And also, you know, this was not really for circulation, also for observation. In case you know there's a bear in here and
you want to actually,
you want to be able to, you know, look at it and check it.
The bears are no longer able to survive in the wild. The sanctuary is the next ideal place for them.
I think there's nothing better we can give them compared to the 4-foot-long chain or rope that they've had all their lives.
The dancing bear population is estimated to be between 800 to 1,200 bears, and therefore the job of liberation is only just beginning.
We can continue to expand, rescue more bears, at the same time work at the poaching level and cut off the supply. And in a few years from now, I think we would have eradicated this problem altogether.
Animals are a nation unto themselves. They have no countries, they have no barriers, they don't speak Hindi or English or Urdu or whatever. So therefore, why should it be one country's meager resources that go towards saving its own animals? It's a whole world's effort. International Animal Rescue has done a fantastic job, and considering it's just basically a few people who get together and put their energy into it, it's wonderful that they should care.
I hope this video gives you some idea of the work that we're doing in India. In my view, the work with the dancing bears is some of the most important work that we've ever done. But it can only continue with your generous support, so please help us to help these guys. Thanks a lot. No, come on, be friendly.
dancing fear, disco, hurry! Disco, dance fear, disco. Dancing fear, disco, dance fear, disco, hurry! यार उस्ताद गरीब आदमियों की तरफ